Hey, what's going on, guys? If you want to rank in the Google 3-pack and you want to know how to set up your homepage, then you're going to want to watch this video. Watch this! Hey guys, so I'm really excited today about teaching you how to rank in the Google 3-pack and how to set up your homepage. I'm going to give you my sample homepage, which is live right now, so you could copy the homepage for yourself. I can't make it more easy than that. A lot of people ask me, they say, do you set up your homepage for the keywords you're trying to rank, or do you set up your homepage of your website for the GMB category? So in this video, I'm going to show you that you do set up the homepage for your GMB category. The main GMB category that you select, that is how you set up your homepage for that GMB category. I created a easy to use checklist that you'll be able to download. I'll put the link below that you'll be able to just download and then just use as a guide when you're creating your homepage. It looks, this is the checklist. It's called the Mindsaw SEO checklist. It's free. Just click the link below and you'll get your free. You don't have to add your email address or subscribe to any crazy newsletters. Just go to the page in the description box below, go to the link, click the link, and download the SEO checklist. Okay guys, so when picking a GMB category or a Google My Business category, well, I know that Chef Vaughn is a caterer, so I type in caterer in Google and I come up with a couple of catering businesses here in the St. Petersburg area. And I noticed that their GMB category is caterer, right? So I used caterer as his main GMB category. But then I needed some extra GMB categories because I know he wants to be ranked not only for caterer, but for also some other services that he provides. Well, I went over to this tool. It's called Plepper. I'll put it in the description below. It's a great tool. I love to use it. It's super easy to use. All you do is type in the keyword, which is caterer, and then you could get some related categories. And in the related categories, you'll notice the most clicked over here to the left, the most clicked category, which is event planner. So I picked event planner and wedding planner, and two other services. I think it was food and drink and mobile catering that best represent what Chef Vaughn does. So go over to plepper.com and you'll be able to see the other categories that are most appropriate for your business. The link is below. All right, guys, so this is where the magic happens on the homepage. All right, so we just redesigned the homepage today. Today's date is September 21st, 2020. We just re-SEO'd the page. So anybody that's looking for caterer, St. Petersburg, if you don't find it, say, oh, Brett's a fraud. He doesn't know what he's doing. He's dumb and stupid and smelly. Well, that may be true, but nah, it's not true. Not smelly, at least. Anyway, we still didn't index the page, so it's going to take a little while to index. I got to build links to it, a couple of, one or two links, and then I got a couple of things that I could do. So today's date is September 21st, 2020. Give me a little time before you start getting on me for the site not ranking. It'll rank in a couple of weeks. But I'm real excited. I just want to show you what we're doing here. So let's go over it, okay? We're using the SEO checklist as a guide. So I'm going to be going back and forth. If you have motion sickness, you're probably not going to want to watch. You're probably going to want to close your eyes because I need to click and go back and forth. All right. So the first thing is the GMB title tag. We created the website. The GMB. We created the website title tag to mirror the GMB title tag. Remember, the GMB title tag was St. Petersburg, Florida, catering by Chef Vaughn. So we had to just alter that a bit. First of all, in your title tag, you're going to add the GMB category. So you'll notice it is caterer. See, it says caterer. So you want to add caterer dash, then you want to add the geolocation, St. Petersburg, Florida. Then you want to add the brand, Chef Vaughn 360, and then I add the phone number because I think it looks cool in the search results if you rank the site in the organic. Okay, so that's the first one. All right, you want to create the title tag and the first H2 tag, you want to create the same thing. And we'll get to that in a second. The next thing I like to do is I like to add the NAP, which is the name, address, and phone number underneath the logo. Now in this case, I added it as part of the logo. Most of the time I add it as a text link, but we are going to fix this. Okay. The next thing is the H1, the GMB category. So you'll notice that in the main slider, the main image, it says caterer. Then we add just a couple of phrases, wedding and events, right? We want to know, we want clients that come to this website know that he does wedding and events. That covers a large scale of different types of parties. And then in the H1 underneath, the H1 tag underneath, we do vegan catering, St. Petersburg, FL, Florida. All right. So that's the second. We add two H1 tags. Now, there may be some people who say, oh, that's crazy. I can't believe that you add two H1s. I've always been taught to do one. And I want people to know that SEO is a theory. What do I mean by that? Is everybody has their own theory as to how SEO is done. If it was an exact science, a 100% exact science, I don't care if it was 1,000 steps, somebody would figure it out, make a course on it, and then everybody else would copy it, and everybody would be number one. But Google doesn't work like that. There's many different ways to get into the Google 3-pack. This is my way, what I'm showing. All right. So I actually add two H1 tags, and I put them here in the main image. That's actually my friend Jovan, Chef Vaughn, doing his thing. And I add a call to action. I also did for 10% off, use promo code vegan chef. All right, that's another good way of throwing a keyword up in there. Okay, so the next thing I did was is create an H2 tag, and I used the most important keyword. So the keyword that we're trying to rank for is vegan caterer. So we need to know, what is a vegan caterer? Well, I got turned on to this website called Also Asked. Also Asked. And if you type in the word caterer, you'll notice that you'll notice questions that people are asking about caterer. So I have mobile caterer because I needed to do some research there. So if I type in just caterer, right? What's the difference between caterer and a chef? These are all questions that you want to add on your website. Now, Google does not want to, it's not impossible, but Google doesn't want to rank websites that say we're the best. We're the best construction firm, we're the best lawyers. Google wants to give people who they're doing a search, they want to give them information. People are generally going on Google, asking a question, trying to find something out. They're not trying to find out who's the best. They're trying to find out answers to their questions, and you need to provide answers to the questions that people are asking. So if somebody's typing in looking for a caterer in St. Petersburg, Florida, or your H1 tags will take care of that. Now your H2, you break down a little bit further. Somebody may go, well, what is a vegan caterer? A vegan caterer plays a very important part in any marriage reception or wedding party, right? And this is about 250 or 300 words on what is a vegan caterer. Now you'll notice what we did here. In the image, when you go to caterer St. Petersburg, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you. I'm feeling nice today. I'm feeling nice today. caterer, St. Petersburg. I got this thing where I type super hard like a caveman. And you go to images. You'll notice that most of the images look like, you know, vegetables and vegan caterer. Vegan caterer. Just put caterer. Okay. And most of them are vegetables. Oh, look at this. Everybody's chef on. Look. Vegan caterer. We got all his images ranked in Google. And that's real important because Google is associating images with rankings. It's a ranking factor. So you never want to just add, why waste an image by just adding an image here, put the keyword and put the logo and brand it. Right? Real important. Okay, so that's about 300 words about what is a vegan caterer. Then this is a call to action. So if you're on your mobile, you could tap this whole area and you could tap and call Chef Vaughn. Then here's another question. What's the difference between a vegan or a vegetarian caterer? Well, I got that question from right in here. People also asked. Right? And then I wrote 300 words on that. Okay, I added the keyword vegetarian caterer. Once again, I went to Google. I found what kind of images are people looking for when they type in vegetarian caterer. And I noticed that it was naturally they were images with vegetables. So I branded it with the logo and I added the keyword to the image. Very, very important. And I answered the question, what's the difference? Now, the next thing that I did was, what are 10 tips for hiring a qualified vegan caterer in St. Petersburg? Like I said, Google wants to provide answers to its clients. Now, this tag right here is the H3 tag, and I'm going to use keyword qualifiers in the H3. Why am I doing that? I'll show you in a second. Because what I'm trying to do is I am trying to get ranked for best vegan caterer, top rated caterer near me. See how I've thrown in those keywords in here? Affordable caterer. So what Google is going to do is they're going to use all these words and they'll mix and match. So they'll take caterer here and affordable. So I may be found under affordable caterer. Right? Even though I took affordable from this line and caterer from this line. Got that? All right. So I created 10 tips and I just tried to use different types of keywords. Kosher. I think I put in halal also. I put in barbecue. Banquet. See? Every question has a different keyword in it. 24-hour caterer, local caterer near me. See? And it comes off as 10 tips. I put this in an accordion, so if you want to read it, Google still is able to read it. It doesn't ruin the look of the page. All right. So the next thing was I created H4 tags, and H4 tags just drill down and further explain what you do. Vegan catering services in the Sunshine City. Well, the Sunshine City is St. Petersburg. We can't keep saying the city name. So we could say west of Tampa or south of Tampa. We could say the Tampa area. We could call it the Sunshine City because that's its nickname. Right? And what I did here in the H4 tags is I added all 4 GMB categories. See? What is a caterer? What is an event planner? What is a wedding planner? And what is a catering and food supplier? See that? How nice? and those are going to link to the additional GMB category pages. I am also going to add the other categories right here. So you'll see a drop down of the other GMB categories. It will say event planner right here. It'll say event planner, then a drop down to wedding planner, and then underneath that will say catering and food supplier right here. And then I'll also have a page. I also have the page on it. Now, I'm trying to rank in St. Petersburg, Florida. This is something that's not on the sheet. I just added this. I want to speak a little bit about the city that I'm trying to rank in. So I created just a section here on St. Petersburg, and I wrote about 300 words. But you'll notice that I used different keywords: located on the Gulf of Mexico, in the state of Florida, small southern, see the southern tip of Florida's Gulf Coast, the Sunshine State. Added a couple of places, the Mahaffey Theater, different types of museums. By the way, the Dali Museum is here in St. Petersburg, and also there's an auto museum somewhere here in St. Petersburg also. It's supposed to be beautiful. All right. And then I linked to a city page here in St. Petersburg, so you can learn more about St. Petersburg. I used an image. When I typed in St. Petersburg, I found an image. Well, what was in all the images that Google was looking for when I put in St. Petersburg? Well, they were images of palm trees and water and boats. So I found the perfect image to use for that. Then a little call now, right? Because you want to reiterate the call now. So if somebody's scrolling on a mobile device, they could just tap to call. And then the other thing that you want to do is you want to create a quick links section. And in the quick links section, you want to add the areas we serve. Now, I'm going to get into this on a later broadcast. I'm going to create talk to you about suburb pages and neighborhood pages and geo pages. But you want to type in the city that you're trying to rank in. So let's just say Tampa Bay, and type in unincorporated cities in Tampa Bay. I don't want to go too deep into this, but those are the pages that you should create. So a lot of people say, hey, you know, I live in Tampa Bay and I'm trying to rank in Orlando. Orlando's a major city. Without a GMB, you're not going to be able to rank. It's going to be extremely difficult to rank. Not only is it, 100 miles away, but also it's a major city. You need to type in unincorporated cities. And if you set up pages for unincorporated cities and add them to your website, you have a better chance of ranking in the Google 3-pack. So whatever city you live in, type in city name unincorporated, and it'll show you all the unincorporated cities in your area. And you create pages for the unincorporated cities. I'll do a lesson on it. I'm just giving you a little preview. The next thing you do is you find us on social, and we're going to create a page with all their social media, and then find us across the web. Now these will be all the citations that we build for Chef Vaughn. So for example, his Yelp page, his YP Yellow, his Brown Book, his any citations and directories that have to do with catering, and it'll be a page of links, but there'll be his citations. So the Yelp page won't be just to Yelp, it'll be to the Yelp page that we created for Chef Vaughn. We're in the middle of creating those citations as we speak. But later on, you check when you click find us across the web. Those are all his citation pages. They'll be on one page. It's just going to be a page of links with all the citations. Once again, when you add your hours in the footer, add them exactly as they are in the Google My Business. Don't just put M-F 24 hours. Monday, you're 24 hours. On Monday, you're 10 to 6. Tuesday, you're 10 to 6, or you're 24 hours. Exactly as it's listed in the Google My Business, that's how it should be in your footer. You want to add your phone number, add your email address, and you want to embed your Google My Business map. Not your Google map, there's a difference. Add your Google My Business map in the footer. If you have a single location. If you have more than one location, do not put the map in the footer. I'll say that again. If you have more than one location, meaning 2, 3 locations, don't put your map in the footer. Create a locations page and embed a map on that page for each location. I hope that makes sense, because your footer follows your website through each page that you click. Your map is going to be on your footer, and it's just showing you have one location. If you have one location, you put it in the footer. If you have more than one location, you create a locations page, or you put it on your contact page, or you put it on your About Us page, and you embed the GMB maps on those pages, but do not put it in the footer. Only if you have one location, you put it in the footer. I know I have to say it a million times, but that's only because somebody's still going to ask. Somebody's still going to ask, but that's all right. That's all right. You know what? First person to ask, I'll give a prize. If you hung in this long, I'll give you a little something if you ask. Where do I put my GMB map? But you got to be the first person. Let's get it out of the way soon. All right. So you could use this site, Chef Vaughn 360, as a guide. So you may say, well, I don't remember. Here's the checklist. All right. Here's the checklist. Everything in number 1. Right here. That's everything that you need to add. Okay. Now, there's an extension I use. It's called SEO Minion. And I love this extension because it lets you analyze the on-page SEO for any website that you're looking at. And you'll notice here how I set up. See my H1s, my H2s, right? My H4s. See that? How nice? All right, so everything is here. We're still working on it. The H3, which is this section, we are working on as we speak, but this is an H3. Make your your 10 points right here, make that an H3. All right, you'll see that when you check out SEO Minion, but I guess by the time this video's up. Like I said, we're still working on it as I'm creating this video. But okay, so listen, I hope that helped, right? You could use this website, this Chef Vaughn, as a guide for creating your homepage. Remember, created for your main GMB category. Use plepper.com to create your second and third categories. Fourth categories is necessary. Make sure that on your images you add the keyword as well as your logo. You want to answer questions, so you want to go to also asked. Oh, here's another thing. I forgot to show you this. So I use this program, it's called Article Forge. And what Article Forge does is help me write articles. Now you may say, it's another spinner. All he does is spin articles. It's not a spinner. I don't know how it does it, but it writes beautifully created content for your website. I like to go in and I make some changes to it, but I put it in Copyscape and it passes. Now you may say, well, I buy content from iWriter or different writing sites. I'm going to tell you something. The writing is so good in Article Forge and passes Copyscape, I wouldn't be surprised the people you're paying a couple of $100 to write articles are using it also. I'm not saying they are. It's just too perfect. And it passes Copyscape if I haven't said that already. So I'll put the link. I don't have an affiliate. I don't get paid for it. I'm just telling you the tools that I use. A lot of people are like, you know, I like to just take everything and just show everything, you know. I feel like if I have a secret, somebody's going to find it out anyway. I might as well be the one to say it. And if that's my only secret, then I don't have much of a business, right? If I do my writing through Article Forge, a lot of my writing through Article Forge, and that's my only secret, then you know what? I don't have any secrets. I don't have any secrets. Everything that I know, I teach on my YouTube channel. And I think that's why some people dig me, is because I show everything and I try to break it down and make it as easy as possible for everybody to learn. And that's I think is my strength. My weakness is probably saying you know, I do that a little too much, my New York accent. But that's me, right? So I hope that this video helped you. Set up your homepage using your GMB category. Don't just put pictures on your website. Go to Google and see what type of pictures are being ranked for that keyword and use similar pictures. Put your logo and your keyword on your pictures, right? Add the other GMB categories to your website. Add a section on your website for the city that you're trying to rank in. And don't forget on the bottom, areas we serve. Those are going to go out to your unincorporated areas in your city. You find us on social, it's going to go to your social links. Don't put your social links by your phone number. Those are, I call those shiny items, meaning that somebody gets distracted and they wind up on on your Facebook page, and then they wind up on somebody else's Facebook page, and they forgot that they were ever on your website. Take your social links and get them out of the top. The only thing you want people to do is call you. Don't give them a million choices on the first half of your website. Put that on the bottom. And then find us across the web is just a page of all your citations. So once you get your citations back from Virtual Girl 2010 over at Fiverr, you can use her. Or I'm using Web Ranker 20, Web 2.0 Ranker, I'm sorry, Web 20 Ranker, Web 20 Ranker. You know, we're doing some work, ordering some stuff through them. They're really good. There's a lot of good places to get citations. The Hoff is another good place to get citations. You can get good citations through them. You know, you could do them yourself if you'd like, right? I'm going to create a video on citations that is going to knock your socks off. You're going to love it. But for now, just get some citations and put them on a page and link to that page with your citations. That's it. And okay, so you know I'm wrapping up. You know what I'm going to say. I didn't create this video for SEO. I created this video because there are people that need to hear this message, is to be good to the people that love you. Right? Be good to the people that love you. You're sitting here watching this video for 45 minutes because your wife and your kids are doing what they should be doing. Because if they were running around, you wouldn't be sitting here in front of the computer. Right? They love you. They're taking care of their business. You love them. You're trying to make them some money. And just tell them that you appreciate them, because it's real important that you do that. We go through days where we don't tell people that we appreciate them. And I'm speaking to myself right now. You know, we have to tell people that love us that we appreciate them, and spend some time with them. We're not here forever. We don't get 300 years on this earth. Right? We don't get 300 years here. If we're lucky, we get 85. Most of us are going to get 70 if we're lucky. Right? So don't spend all your time sitting in front of your computer trying to figure things out. Hire a coach. Hire me. Hire somebody else. Doesn't matter. If you can't do it. If you can do it, I'm giving you all the tools to do it. Right? But spend some time with your family. It's real important. All right, guys. Thank you. Until the next time, rock it out.